Coach, have any of the players put you onto any new artists?
New artists?
Yeah.
A little bit. I like to stick to mine though.
Who are your artists?
Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Dirt. Just everybody from New York, Philly. So I just like music. I like hits though. I like everybody. I like a little bit of everybody, to be honest with you. You know, I listen to a lot of the old school rap too though. So everybody, I like music. I like hits. I like new guys that's coming out too though. I always like to see somebody else come up. So I love music. I love all types of music. I listen to everything. Country music, slow music. I mean, I was just listening to Anne Marie out at practice. So I just like music. I think music, it brings everybody together. So it's a special thing that we got there.
Fran, BJ Long was telling us about a new reward system with the black jerseys. How's that work?
It's going well. Just black jerseys. Just trying to make sure you get the top 11 guys, 11 to 15 players that you know they got opportunity to be a player, they're being started, just competing for it. So those guys are really competing to have those jerseys on and compete and play. Black for the defense and it's orange for offense.
And then, practice is still the same, right? It's not non-contact in that way, the way that it is for the quarterbacks, the black jerseys.
Oh, no. It's full go. Yeah, it's full go.
Fran, on the injury front, noticed a couple guys, Davion Kerr, Trey Dudley, Joni Scatliff, Mari Snowden, Cole Weaver, excuse me. Any update on those guys that you can share?
3 of them will be back. One of them will be getting a little quick surgery real quick, Scatliff. Everybody else will be good. They'll be good by Wednesday. Some of them you see, okay, his player load and different things that happen to him, injury a little different. So we want to make sure I'll be a little bit smarter. And I was always just pushing. So for me, it's just make sure that we can play. Those guys can play. You know what I mean? Understanding what they're doing. We got a big scrimmage this weekend, so it's going to be important that everybody healthy and ready to compete in that scrimmage.
What's the main thing you're looking for out of the scrimmage?
Toughness. Yeah, looking to not repeat what we did last year. So we're just looking for toughness. We're looking to get tougher in all aspects of the game. Looking to make sure that they play together, that they count on each other, and they go out there to just do their individual jobs every play. Every play, everybody got a job. So I want to see if every play I could go and count down 11 guys did their job there, 11 did it there, 11 did it there, 11 did it there. Usually when it happens like that, you're going to have a pretty good football team.
You willing to share what type of surgery Scatliff's having?
His foot, his foot.
Is the season ending?
No, not season ending.
Okay.
Maybe about a couple weeks. Probably not like 2 months or something like that. I forget. But it ain't season ending.
Okay.
Yeah.
Start of season 2, what position group do you think you've seen the most improvement from last week?
Well, I'll tell you after the scrimmage. Because it's up and down right now. Different guys do a good job. I will say the D-line's been doing a heck of a job though too. They get a lot tougher. Coach Scott's doing a really good job with him. Him and Coach Hawkins, I really appreciate the work. Him, Coach Hawkins, Coach Mo, and Coach Maul. All 4 of those guys they having fun and they enjoy what we do. So I'm thankful for those dudes.
Fran, who are some guys in the past that have really stood out in scrimmages that used that opportunity to maybe grab a starting spot or advance up the depth chart?
In the past?
Yeah, just people that stick out to you.
Jackson Meeks. I'm trying to think of other guys that like truly want to. Clarence that was here, DB. A lot of guys though, it was a bunch of guys that could play, right? Elijah Fuentes from last year, just playing really hard, stood out in scrimmage and done well. So just guys of that nature. A lot of those guys that was up front that were here already. Big Spoon, he did a good job. He stood out in that. Dan Villari was a guy that you said was snap. You got to get him the ball off so many different ways. So a lot of those guys stood out.
Nisi Overhaul was a guy you were very excited about.
Nisi who?
Nisi. You were excited about him last year. He's in a black jersey now. What's kind of stood out about him so far in camp?
He's just consistent. I think he's a really good kid. He's a faith-driven kid, and he does the right thing every day. Right? He lives the way that we kind of talk about how you do anything, how you do everything, and that's what he's about. So we're very thankful for him.
The jerseys. Which coach had the idea, and what are you hoping it does? Just sort of lets people know sort of who to follow.
We're just playing football. I had the idea. We're just going. I think that jersey thing is really not important, to be honest, right now with us. We're just trying to keep that with us, and we're just playing ball. What's important is that all 113 players was out here competing extremely hard today. We really didn't care about who had on what jersey. We just competed, right? I think a lot of times guys try to make it about that. We're a bunch of interns out here playing and coaching football. So that's why you look at us when you come to this practice, look at a bunch of guys that bring the lunch pail, They was ready to compete today.
Coach, it was
What's
the
up?
first practice and pass today. How effective do you think the running game looks, seeing both sides of the ball finally going at it?
They're doing pretty good. We'll see. You gotta watch the tape though. You can say all this stuff before. I'd rather watch the tape, and then I guess next time I talk to you, I'll give you the answer on that. But they competed. You know, you heard some pads cracking and all, but I'm looking for guys to stand the gap, guys to displace guys out of the gap. So I'll go watch the tape though and be able to really tell you what happened. But we did get some big runs. I've seen a few out there. So see how it go once I watch the tape though.
You mentioned earlier in the preseason that you had a large leadership group and then named about 20 players.
I think I named 14.
14 players.
Yeah.
What's the benefit of having such a large leadership group?
Because you have 113 guys, not 4 of them. You don't have to say so of the entire team. It's got to be a mixture of it. It's a new era now, right? There's a lot of guys that adapt and try to different guys for different reasons. So for me, I just wanted to make sure when you look in that room, that leadership room, I know that someone in this room will be able to talk to every other kid on our team. And there won't be anyone on the team that won't be left out. It wasn't about just the leadership, it was about the team, and it was about them being able to follow the right guys who were once great followers. Now they became the leaders.
Fran, you look at college football today, it's a lot of nickel. This team's just based defenses. Correct me if I'm wrong. It seems like you guys been experimenting a little bit with some 3-4. What was kind of the thought process into that?
Man, you ain't see none of that because we ain't even had none of that when you was out here.
So
I ain't even
okay.
see none of that.
So,
You're making up stuff, guys.
On the far side,
none of that.
Hold on. So towards this side down here, 5 linemen, 5 D linemen, but it looked like your traditional 3 tackles with Dylan, Rashard, and Nisi, and your traditional 2 edge guys with David O and Keyshawn. So is there anything that you're willing to reveal about what this new defense is going to look like?
No, that was just pre-practice, them getting off versus each other. It's a get-off drill versus the O-line, so they can kick and then they can get off. So they brace them on the get-off, so we're just not doing that.
Gotcha.
2 more for Coach.
Speaking on the beginning of practice, we heard you say that the offense were able to win the opening period. Were they able to maintain that momentum through the rest of practice?
It was up and down. They did a good job, though. It was up and down. I thought that they finished really strong. I was happy the way they finished, though. They did a good job. It was like up, down, and up. And I would say the offense probably won today, but I can't really say that. I got to go watch the film, right? Because you think a lot of stuff, then you go see it, and then I still got to go off of how many flags that the refs threw, right? Because we keep the refs at practice, so I have to go off of the flags that they threw that wouldn't have been.
Did you see a huge amount of flags today?
Nah.
Was it very disciplined?
I don't know. I just got to watch it, you know. I mean, we're getting disciplined. We're working on being detailed, so just got to work on that. But I'll have to watch the tape and tell you. I can't, make any judgment before, right? The only thing I know is we won today. It was a good practice. We won today. I'll holler at y'all later. Be safe.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.